All right, let's get into it then. It is going to be another Erangel to start things off. A huge thank you to our sponsors joining us here at the PGI.S, especially Intel, to join for the plane. It is time, match number 4. We are getting into proceedings. So far, Africa Freaks 2 in a row. Could they make it 3? Who knows? Let's get into Erangel with Tansy as well as Hyper.
Thank you so much. And the plane path, we have seen some brutal ones, and this ain't far from it either. Up towards Zaki, all the way down towards Milta Power. Super northeastern lean to this, Hypoc.
Yeah, I mean, this time around, the first thing that stands out, VP dropping together. So, love to see that. We're going to hopefully see them reset a little bit. Although, I mean, it wasn't their demise in the previous game, right? We can't really fault them too much for that. But everything really, except for the southwest of Erangel, going to be accessible. We're going to see actually STK switch things up. They did drop down onto Sosnovka in the previous game, and Oath was the second team to do so. So my eyes immediately drawn towards Pat Caps and Snakers. Look like they're going to drift a little further north of Yasnaya, Relo and Balefrost over to the east side. STK returning to some form of normality in terms of their drop spot, at least.
Yeah, I'm just keeping my eyes across the board. I think most teams have their space. I don't think anyone's too close by. Might be a little grab for a car or two. It looks like we're getting that right now, but Triumph going to head over towards the compound, maybe get himself that nice little buggy, and Jaya's going to grab the UAZ. So should be okay. Circle-wise, I'm curious where this goes, because we could have a center, we've had some... yeah,
I mean, you're talking to my Katowice PTSD here, because this is looking horribly similar. And so we're actually going to get a decent amount of damage there. 2 players in that UAZ, though, so going to get... This is literally where it ended, by the way. This is Game 8 Katowice ending. This hill.
That's the one. Oh, the dream. Okay. Oh, wow, okay. Curdy's got his revenge, right? He got swept through, unfortunately. Got third-partied while he was getting teed up to take on a Freaka Freaks. And who knows what the ending would have been then if he was able to get the damage. This time around, though, he has connected pretty well. The flushes come in through that. And Shoot to Kill are actually really well positioned to catch any team trying to come across this very northern side of the coast through those open fields. So infantry, okay, they go, right, we'll avoid that, but then you've got Oath waiting on the other side. Down in the dip, and Morello's just going to just pour shots in. Get away from the Zars. We do not want you over here. Move on.
Actually, infantry pull up it. Nine's going to find the opener to reload. Oath's got to try and reset here, but pretty much pinned behind his vehicle with infantry able to surround him. The second one as well. Look at it.
This is wild stuff. Like, they've actually double dipped on this one. I didn't expect them to come back around. I don't think Oath did either.
Oh my god.
Out in 16th. Oath was sitting in second coming into this game. They were looking real on point. But now Faye's going to try and do the northern run, but maybe Shoot to Kill is still around, or they've moved on. Uncivil going mountain goating. Just... Oh no, Fuzzface, what are we doing? Fuzzface? What is going on? Why is he down there? Na'Vi are now diving past. Shoot to Kill are just farming bodies. Halo with some sick shots on the way. Na'Vi cut down as well, down to 3 here as they try and make their way through. But look at the HP on them. Tab is super low. Luke 12. Stunner of a spray too. The man is popping off. Shoot to Kill are the guardians of this side of the coast. You don't get past without paying the toll, which is in blood right now. Alo's continuing forward, maybe out in the open a little too much here. Has to dip away behind the Defilade and find a touch of cover.
They're lucky there. They're actually trying to deal with Uncivil over on the rock side, but oh my god, 80 gets shut down there. Gustav will trade Uncivil out. 80 maybe going to be able to break line of sight here. This is the stage of the game where, oh no, Sonic's trying to pull up towards VP. Tickleton gets tagged down to about half HP. Shrimsy and H-Twin. Oh my god, the molly looked perfect. Gems is pulling up on this. He's trying to drive by it.
It's
brave.
What
is going on?
I mean, oh my god, that nade is better. And now you're going to have a bit of an awkward battle between these two. Infantry on one side, AAA on the other, and you can see them now starting to work together, work towards each other, try and clear this through. I love that Virtus Pro were elevated in those angles to catch a Gems with a belcher of a shot. Ooh, careful, don't overpeak now, because you're not going to just have one team looking at you. You've got Virtus Pro on the other side doing the same thing, so this is not a safe area just yet.
Clip actually encroaching on 4 AM. He's getting very close there on the minimap. You see the remnants of AAA still trying to recover off of this fight with, I guess, between infantry and VP, but good Crib. Actually going to get some decent nade damage down there, but it's actually Esther at distance that finds him. He's going to be pinned behind the rock there. Gen.G making use of the high ground. No kills just yet, but yeah, Liquid have pulled up in a really rough spot. I mean, because look at TSM as well. It goes west again. No way. Expecting to try and get some kills. Day is actually going to pull up, try and hold him against this tree. No damage getting traded back at all yet, but AAA just running the bait right now, trying to get Uber to, there you go. Trying to get him to open up onto somebody. It's actually Svit that finds it with the SKS. So FaZe out in 12th. Their woes continue after that win in game 1.
Yeah, a bit of a high point to start the day, but then afterwards it's kind of dipped down. Okay, so we've got the crate area kind of being taken by Gen.G and a bit of Na'Vi. You can't really share this too easily. And Na'Vi's got Besto and Senya now trying to clear this, but Gen.G have the hillside too. They can see into this. Besto's been caught. Now that's a problem. Senya's all alone here. He's got players everywhere around him, and they can nade in between this. If that just dipped down, Senya would have been dead.
Yeah, Nonix looking like, what? James with a bolt? That's from way off west. That was, yeah, Liquid that just pulled up to the compound to the west. Actually finds that one, so deals with the problem in Gen.G's backyard for them. Sharing the rock right now. Loki's actually going to open up with some damage. That should be the green light for Esther. He does. He finds Raspu, but kill demo. Good for the trade there, and he will get shut down. This setup from Gen.G, absolutely deadly. There's so many angles for Furia to worry about, and actually they get the upper hand with finding their man advantage, but Gen.G are still so split. Look at it. Inonix down.
Good timing.
Distance.
For TSM. I like this from TSM. Moving up while that fight happens, so attention's drawn elsewhere. They try and move up. I don't know if they've cleared the 4AM are here, how aware they are of this. They should be. It looks like Wookie Boogie's got the nade. Yeah, Molly's already committed. Iroh. Yeah, beautiful work from him. Gonna now peek up over the top. Shoot to kill have gone down in the meantime. That's a bit unfortunate for them, kind of split between a rock and a hard place. It felt like too many eyes put their way, too much pressure to handle. 4AM go down. TSM find a really strong position now. They are in a good spot. You have to see what Virtus Pro do with that if they turn their attention now. But look at this Loki up on top. He's got a great angle, but he has to evade. Work further forward. Keep moving with that blue on your back. Good tag again. Double dips. Goes in for the triple. Can't get it. But a nice try, but it sets up PO for success in those back lines waiting, trying to hold back Furia as they try desperately to drag themselves into that new circle.
It's just Rusty left standing, but I mean, it's cost Gen.G an awful lot just to pick up these kill points. See, Loki would now bleed out through the blue, so it's just PO and Inonix. PO landed a full spray there, and I think actually that might be Rusty going to the blue. It will, so we'll lose out on another kill point. So this, I don't want to say overzealous, but it was bold.
When they have to start moving away from Zaki in the outskirts, they're going to have problems. So it looks like Ibby's trying to keep them somewhat safe there, but that's a lot of people looking at him. They must have known that Liquid moved to this, and there we go. Already a big bolt shot comes down. Ibby might be unrecoverable here because he was the one kind of on an island. You already had Mexi and James moving out, maybe trying to secure that rotation route in, but now you can see the problem. Too many players looking their way. James trying to thread the needle himself, trying to maybe deliver a bullet through the trees, using them as cover, but again, you could already see the problem starting him out. Ibby looks gone here.
And actually, yeah, James gets shut down as well. Obviously, Ibby isolated at the compound. Mexi, the last man standing now for Liquid. PO actually yoinks that one away. He's going to find another kill point for free at range. Let's see whether or not Mexi decides to try and pick up some of these kills in the open as they try and cross elsewhere. TSG and AAA getting into it. Jay is already down. Yeah, actually, Volleybear going to take a lot of damage there, but Svit gets knocked to that nade.
Yeah, huge nade bouncing over. Gems is struggling now. He's trying to ignore the shots from behind, but you can only ignore them for so long. That's going to be a gift from Batulins. Triumphant make it out of Zaki for now, but they haven't entered that new circle. That's where the biggest problems are going to occur. And you can see K7 have got themselves towards the woods. But there is still Mexi in here. So that's going to be their next task. Can they clear Mexi cleanly? Do they know of his position? Pio's got himself here too. This woods can hold a couple of players without being spotted. Mexi, here's all these shots. When is it time to strike? Moving with the blue, surely he's going to have to work his way up. He can't stay prone for long. This is going to be deadly. Nice work from Mexi. A quick flush as well. A point in the pocket for him. Hits the deck again, but now Pio, keep in mind, he is going to be behind him. And now Mexi has to move forward. This blue hurts too much. Pio with a tag, but not the frag. There it is. K7 clear it out, but they are now under severe scrutiny.
I think at this point, it's, oh, he does actually have a vehicle. I mean,
Where's he kept that?
if he pulls up next to Pio, that could attract some unwanted attention, to be honest with you. So, oh, okay, he's not even going to get a chance to. Volibear going to find that one. Vard actually steal it away. So TSM will post their 3rd kill point, but this cross for TSM is not pretty. This could be absolutely devastating for VP right now. There you go. The knock comes through from Wookie. Miraku will pounce on this.
Yeah, there's the flush. Baloo's still alive, but oh my god, TSM clearing out perfectly. Peng's found Spyro. Virtus Pro having too many fights on too many fronts, even just Batulin's alive. 10 kills though, a valiant attempt, and getting into the top 4 is excellent work. But you can see Batulin's is battered and broken. 3'd up, but it's all red. It's not looking pretty no more. And he's going to put out all the nades, just commit all of the utility and try and do a last stand with this. But while this happens, Triumph is moving up as well. They've taken good territory from where they were in the north, moving down towards the center point.
Yeah, Shanjan back playing anchor. He's the one relaying all this information. Circle does actually pull, so that means Peng and Shanjan are going to have to try and regroup a little bit. Vard will get that confirmed onto Spyro. Pio. He's going to be a nuisance. He's going to be an absolute nuisance to TSM.
Yeah, there's some real venomous snakes in the grass right now. Batulin's is one of them. Man's got a Groza, dips back down. He's like, nah, you're not going to get me just yet. What is the vehicle? Now that could be an issue. There goes his cover. And now, yeah, a lot of trouble, a lot of mollies, everything poured in. Wookie Bookie, another kill for him. Finds Volibear this time. Triumph now getting the attention from TSM. Pio is still alive. He is snaking away. He wants to be the last player in this as late as he can be. Miraku is not. He might be picked up now. He is back on his feet. The way this is divided, Peng is kind of the backline defense here because the rest of Triumph are in trouble in this position. Pio's seen one. That's Peng. Is he forced to fight yet? Has he felt he's been spotted or rumbled? No. He waits so patiently, and a shot comes in from TSM. Pio's loving this. Oh, he's seen Wookie Bookie. How has he not been noted? Peng's been knocked, and now TSM start to work forward. Where is Pio in all of this? Vard out in the open, though. Sees that Pio's found Wookie Bookie. The snake strikes. The venomous bite comes in, but Pio now under pressure. Finally removed. We're down to 2 teams. It's currently a 3v2 as it stands, and as they stand, but Volibear removes Vard. Brings it back all even. And now the Revive, a desperate attempt to get Wookie Bookie back on his feet. But Volibear and Sia, what do they do with this Miraku? You must defend your teammates. You must hold the line. A flash goes out. Desperation pouring in. Keep in mind, Iroh's 3'd up, geared up, spraying down, hoping for the best. He needs this one to land. And now TSM back to 3. Miraku's there towards Volibear. This is looking like a TSM win. Unless Sia can dig deep, there's only so far you can go. And TSM, the stand-in of Wookie Bookie, standing quite literally tall after that performance.
All my life I want money and power, respect my mind, no die from last shot. I pray my dick get big as the Eiffel Tower, so I can fuck the world for 72 hours. Goddamn, I feel amazing. Damn, I'm in the matrix. My mind is living on cloud 9, and this 9 is never on vacation. Start up that mind.